Heyo. Alright, well, I kind of um have some thoughts that I wanted to share with myself. I'm like, so I always have thoughts and then I don't write them down or anything, and so they're just like gone out of my head and then I don't think about them anymore. So I thought I'd make a video, and that way I could go back and listen to myself actually say it, and then it'll be back in my head. So I went to Merge tonight, and right now we're doing dating and relationships, and that's a really amazing thing to do in your church because every teenager there is probably at least involved in that or thinking about being involved in that or dealing with people who are involved in that. So like honestly, it's probably the best sermon kind of thing that you could do. Anyways, so tonight we were talking about the differences between man and woman, and they talked about, how men are masculine and they're the pursuers. They like the fight, they like the adventure, they like the chase. They like to go get it. They're very external about their strength. They're, I'm going to protect you. I'm the one who's the man, the man, the man. And then women are very internal. They're very emotional. They're very emotionally attached. They like being pursued. They like feeling beautiful. They like feeling cherished and loved. And, that's the way that God made us in those two ways. The pursuer and the pursuee, whatever. But the world, the media tells us a completely different story. Like, the media says that the guy's supposed to be stupid and he's a cheater and he's an abuser and he's all these things, and that he's just supposed to want sex all the time with whoever he can get it from. And it basically tells us that the girl's just supposed to give it up when he buys us some flowers in a movie or something. And the girl's supposed to be in charge, and they're supposed to be smart and beautiful and a Barbie, and they're supposed to look young for all their entire life, and they're supposed to look good, 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 good for the guys for like ever. And the guys are just supposed to get whatever they want and just be dumb and like hurt us. And the girls are just supposed to be pushovers and the victim and be accepted of that, which is really stupid. But that's what the media tells us. Like, look up a song, and I'm sure that's what it says in, well, not any song, but the point is that men, they should be pursuing us, and they should be, you know the modesty is hottest thing. I'm gonna go into modesty now, so if you want to turn off the video because you're not interested, just go ahead. You're not offending anyone. It's not like I'm even gonna know that you started to watch it. So modesty though, like honestly, if you're walking around with half of your boobs hanging out, the guy's just gonna undress the rest of you because you're already giving him so much that he's just gonna do the rest in his head. So, you know, do you want every guy looking at you? Like every guy you pass to be picturing you naked? I sure don't. I don't want anyone doing that, because why would I want someone picturing what only my husband's going to get? Like, only my husband. And I know that's different for everyone, but that's what I believe. And like, you know, guys are visual creatures. They just are. That's the way they are. They can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess there's a point to this, I promise. I lost my train of thought. Okay, but we honestly have to strive as Christian women, or even if you're not a Christian, like, don't you want to be respected and loved and cherished and have someone want you for who you are, not just because you got a nice rack or something? Like, you want to be respected. Don't we all want to be respected? So why would you put that out there? And like, that's kind of like kissing. Like, a girl brought up a good point tonight about kissing. Like, we kind of just throw it around in our relationships, like, okay, you're dating, that's a part of it. But really, like, when I think about it, the guy I'm going to be with someday, I don't want him to have kissed a bunch of other girls. Because honestly, like, you kind of give a piece of yourself to the person you're kissing, because you do it because you care about them and you love them, or you want to be with them, or for some reason. And if you're just doing it to whoever, and you're just like tossing little pieces of yourself out, and then how much do you have left for your actual husband someday? your actual wife, the person you're going to be with and you're going to love and you're going to raise kids with and you're going to have financial issues with. You know, like, you've been giving yourself away. And it's almost the same way with like dressing modestly. If a million guys have seen half of your body, then how great is it if that one guy sees all of it? Or if you've given yourself, like given your body away to several different guys. Alright, I'm gonna get off this topic now. That wasn't the point. The point is, my quote that I got from my life tonight is that whole quote with, a woman should be so lost in God that the man has to seek him to find her. And I just think that's really powerful. Like, I've heard it a million times before, but right now in my life, that's it. That's where it's at. Like, honestly, just to let go. Honestly, girls, like, let go of the guys. First of all, they're supposed to be the pursuers. And if you want a real guy, someone who's going to love you, someone who's going to cherish you, someone who's not going to cheat or abuse you or use you or, if you want a real guy, cover up your body and lose yourself in the Lord, because the right guys are going to find that so beautiful and so perfect for them that they're just going to fall in love with you. Like, do you even think the guys that want sex all the time are going to want someone who's had sex a million times with other people to raise his children? No, he's going to look for the modest woman who's pure and who's got a great heart and who's going to raise their children the right way. So those girls that he's just doing stuff with, he's not even going to want to marry them. So if that's the kind of person you want to be with, doesn't really make any sense to me. But yeah. But the point is, my goal in my life as of now, and I'm telling myself this actually, because I'm going to forget, honestly. Like, I have all these big ideas and then I go back to school and I'm like, ooh. But the point is that my goal is to let go of all guys, all ideas of guys, and all issues with guys, and just lose myself in the Lord, because I haven't done that in a long time, and nothing can fulfill you like the Lord. Like, no relationship with a guy can fulfill you like the Lord, but the Lord can fulfill you way more than any guy ever could. Honestly, like, if you don't believe that, then I really ask you to come talk to me, and I can show you this beautiful life you can have, this beautiful feeling you can have of being entirely, unconditionally loved. Like, honestly, talk to me about it, because I promise you, it's there. And no, as Christians, our lives are not perfect at all. Like, we have a lot of issues. Like, I'm sure many of you have seen me cry or something, but we have issues, and we all do, and they don't go away. In fact, sometimes they actually get worse, because you realize what's wrong, and then you have to battle to not do what's wrong. But the reward is so worth it that, I mean, this isn't like a witnessing video, like, but if you want to talk to me, then just let me know, because I'm not going to pressure anyone, and I'm not going to shove it in your face, and I'm not that kind of person. In fact, this video isn't even like a, that kind of video. It's just kind of a video for my Christian brothers and sisters, and whoever wants a little bit of insight, a little bit of ideas to toss around. So, I mean, it's kind of even risky putting this on Facebook, because people are probably going to judge me and say stuff about me. But I'm unashamed of my Savior and of His love. And that's the kind of Christian I want to be, is the kind of person who puts myself out there. And this is who I am. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, because my Savior is the one who ultimately judges me. And so, yeah. I don't know. If you got something out of this, then I'm glad. And if you want to get more out of this, then I encourage you to talk to me. But if you watch this and think I'm a complete freak, then you're free to think that. And I'm sorry. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, I guess. God bless you.